we are in the Tyrol region of Austria, heading to Stabai to meet up with 25 of the world's best freestyle skiers for what promises to be a very special and unique filming event. In 2011, 13 members of an elite freestyle skiing crew went all out to impress. Their spectacular multi-skier jump went viral, and the rest is history. The footage from their first project was spectacular, but with 3 times the number of jumps and twice the number of skiers, the level of ambition for this one is truly breathtaking.
The main point of the shoot is to have 20 to 30 skiers jumping over each other.
What happens if you've done the calculations wrong?
Then someone might get the head chopped off.
With the build finally complete, testing could begin. After a few tentative runs, confidence grew. As did the ambition in finding the limitations of this behemoth of a park. And that comes at a price. So there we go. Seppel, fortunately, took a pretty big hit down there, came up short, landing sideways, threw him into the landing, he knocked himself out. But he's come back around and the heli's here to take him to the hospital, so should be okay. But that is a gentle reminder of just how dangerous this sport really is. Right, this is it. 2 years in the planning. It's time for the big one. Oh, baby. Said I'm gonna make it without break. I'm gonna keep on trying. That was amazing. Us Brits, we're pretty resourceful when we have to be. Nowadays, you're never far from an indoor fridge full of man-made snow to ride on. But the snow domes, they're too young to be responsible for this generation's current success. Oh no, that's down entirely to the humble dry slope. It's kind of like going back in a time warp to the 80s when riding on this stuff. I don't know. But it's nice, it's got a romantic charm to it. Oh! This is the dry slope of old right here. Soaking wet, hanging out with your mates. You look at your leg. You've got a dry slope leg. Isn't it ironic that it's called dry slope and yet you leave soaking wet?
And dirty.
Well, we've enjoyed it. We've had a good hot lap of the UK, haven't we? We're watching little Leon here as well, and you know, from what you've said and obviously yourselves, it's the future of British snowboarding is pretty bright, isn't it?
Definitely, 100%.
All right, well listen, you haven't earned your bowl of chips yet, so should we have a few more?
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on then.
Let's go have a few more runs.
The Ride London event first started in 2013 as a legacy for the 2012 Summer Olympic Games. Since then, it's gone on to raise a whopping £29 million for charity. And this year, organisers are expecting over 100,000 competitors across the 7 events. If you're putting on a festival of cycling, there's one man that must get an invite. He's the very best street trials rider in the world and internet sensation. It's Danny McCaskill. See, this is what it's all about. Just riding the empty streets of London. Where are you from, sir?
Germany.
Oh, nice.
Came for the race.
You just came for Ride London.
We came yesterday and we are going back tomorrow. So just riding free cycle then.
Right, I'm with a gentleman here. What's your name, sir?
Mark.
Mark, where are you from?
From Greenwich.
From Greenwich, local lad, all right. And you got Lily written on the back here. Who are you riding for?
For my daughter Ivy and the Lily Foundation. It's a mitochondrial disease that she's got. Yeah, so great cause, raising lots of dosh.
There we go. Well done, well done. You're enjoying the day?
Fantastic fun.
And Tim Warwood is with Tom Bonan, the winner, right now.
Absolutely, and it is smiles all round down here. Tom, massive congratulations. What a race. Talk us through it.
Yeah, thank you. It was a very, very hard day today.
They thought they might see a Welsh winner here today. Geraint caught though, but he is talking to Tim.
I thought we were on for a repeat of the Commonwealths there, 2014. You went out, you were going so strong. Talk us through it.
We wanted to race hard, you know, so when me and Stannard went across the group, it was all good. And then at Box Hill, I just wanted to test everyone and try and maybe get rid of a few people.
Buongiorno e benvenuti a Torino. Hello and welcome to Turin, which today hosts the unique festival of speed, skill and silliness that is the Red Bull Soapbox race. These guys are absolutely loving it, aren't you? See, told you. You know, when I woke up this morning, I had no idea I'd be in this position right now. This vehicle has zero suspension. Wow! Welcome back to the high-speed, no-octane festival of creativity and crashes. That is the Red Bull Soapbox race. Here in Turin, they have created the mama of all courses, designed to test every single one of the homemade racers. I know what you're thinking. Why am I qualified to do this job? Well, let me tell you something. I have won one of these events. What? I have won one of these events? I absolutely have won one of these events. I have? Yeah. Anyway, it's time for more action. That means it's over to Darren Fletcher with the commentary. I have. The Indestructibles. Slipped. That's going to look ridiculous. I'm the king of this castle. Yes! Did you see us? See that? That's the scariest thing I've ever done. Human hole-in-one. We do actually have a safety team. We've got medics on hand, but still, it's going to be pretty gnarly.
Still the unknown. We don't know what's going to happen with the first jump, and I'll get the feeling Bob is going to go big.
Bob is going to send it. 3, 2, 1!
Get in that hole!
Hello and welcome to Belgium. We're at Circuit Zolder, a venue known for its speed, both pedal-powered and motorised. This place used to host Formula One Grand Prix, but for this week it has been transformed to host the adrenaline-filled sport of BMX. Over the course of the next hour, we'll be bringing you all of the very best action from the World Championships. We have the super time trials, both men and women, going against the clock. We spent the day with Liam Phillips to see what life as a BMX rider entails and who will negotiate the round safely and save their best till last to be crowned world champion for 2015.
You know, I'm just going to keep ticking off each race and perform as best I can and give it my best shot.
That's a really nice insight there into just what goes into being a racer. You've obviously known Liam for years. Strengths and weaknesses wise, how do you think he's going to get on here?
Like he said, he's been improving. There's been some big improvements.
Well, Joris Dorday, the time trial world champion, could not get it done in the semi-finals. He crashes out, but Liam Phillips does book himself a place in the final. It's time for semi-final number 2. So there we go, the 2015 World Championships done and, well, I was going to say done and dusted, but actually there's not a lot of dust out there. Let's start with the weather. Do you think that had an effect at all on the overall results?
Maybe marginally, not really. I mean, most of the good riders were in the final.
Well, we've had a fantastic couple of days here in Belgium. Have you enjoyed yourself?
I have. It's definitely been an eventful World Championships.
Well, thank you, Jamie Staff, for joining us. We've crowned 2 brand new world champions from everybody here in a wet, soggy Zolder. It's goodbye. Hello and welcome to the highlights of the 2016 BMX World Championships. Now, the riders might be out in the somewhat sunny climes of Medellin in Colombia, South America, but we're here on the edge of our saddles at the National Cycling Centre in Manchester. Joining me, providing all of the expert insight and analysis, we have 6 times Olympic champion Sir Chris Hoy and 3 times BMX world champion Sinead Reid. Hello. Now, you've made the jump to track from BMX, but with the World Championships around, does it a little bit of you inside think, oh, I wish I was still at it? Riders start on the 8-metre hill and then immediately face a huge triple, which gives them plenty of speed through the next set of jumps and into the first berm. The course then splits, with the women taking the right-hand side and the men tackling the more jump-heavy left route. This brand new technical and long track was built especially for these championships. Wet weather would make all of the berms here potentially hazardous. Rhythm is the rider's best friend through the whoops here on the 3rd straight, where it's all about maintaining speed. By the third berm, all eyes will be on the line, again keeping rhythm through the final set of whoops before a duck and lunge for the finish.
Welcome to the board and ski cross track. Now, the initial plan when we thought about doing a guide for this was to come up and for Tim and I to take you down the course.
Yeah, put helmet cameras on, go through all the whoops and berms, just to give you guys a real sense of what it's like to be a rider on that course.
But then we came up and actually saw the course, and it is so intimidating, I want absolutely nothing to do with it.
Yeah, but we can take you on a nice gentle stroll down the side and show you exactly what it's like. A good, powerful start is key, and not even 5 metres into the course, you are then presented with this. It is a 3 metre step down with a 4 metre gap. You've got a big uphill knuckle here. This is where the flat bit meets the transition. If you clear that, you're landing on there, doing 30 miles an hour, straight into a big double set.
After another half a kilometre of what can best be described as an SAS assault course made out of snow, you arrive here.
Yeah, you're going pretty much flat out, you're out of breath, and you've got lactic acid coursing through your body. And, well, looks pretty daunting, doesn't it?
But if you're in first place and you make it over there in one piece, glory awaits.
Do you find skiing on flat pistes boring? Are you more comfortable in the air than on the ground? Is your idea of fun going toe-to-toe with 3 other men in a no-holds-barred battle to the finish? Then ski cross needs you. Yes, you've guessed it. This is the men's Olympic ski cross. Many of the big names fell early on, but there was no stopping reigning world champion JF Chapuis. Swede Oling Norberg had been the fastest in the seeding round and was looking good in his quarter-final.
Chapuis!
Well, it's a French 1, 2, 3 here in the finals, and that's led me to believe that above all else, to do well in ski cross, you have to be French.